And now it's the weekend. Time to check out PBE. See what's busted. See what still needs to be fixed before the patch. And we're good. Also, we're going to play a game. It's called How Long Will the Camera Last Before I Freeze? Working Mortdog back to terrify the players? Yep. Yep. How does 2 Morello interact? It just takes the highest one. So you can only have one going at the same time. Good morning from Lithuania. Nice. Good morning from Israel. Wow. All over the globe. It's pretty sweet. Alright, so I'm like super caught up now. I know the state of everything. We're good to go. Should be fun today. Should be fun today. Warwick is not balanced in my opinion, no hate. I disagree. I think he's exactly what a 1 cost should be. You're happy to 2-star him early, he gets you through the early game, and then he falls off a cliff. I think he's exactly what a 1 cost should be. Ooh, 2 Sorakas. Can't complain about this start. The question is, do we slam the blue buff? I think so. Could go Shojin. I'll wait 1 turn. Dade game. Exactly, Pepsi Coach. Exactly. 6 renewers? We'll see. I'm down. Curse you, Thresh. Has Hyper Roll play rate dropped with the event? I can't play it because I got event pass and it feels like a waste. I don't think so, but that is fair feedback. Alright. Shadow Belt, needlessly large rod. I think we're going to go Shadow Belt here for the Shadow Sunfire. Get us through the early game. God, this one's tough. No. Hello, that's 2 Nocturnes. Let's do that instead. A little more safe. Wrong, appreciate the 2 months. Thank you. Could also buy this with the Dawnbringer buff. He's already level 5? What the hell? That's not good. That's not good. Thankfully, we put items on our Lysandra and everything was 1 star, so we still won. Woohoo! Alright. I've never understood how shadow items work with armory. Can you explain it if possible? Sure. At least on this patch, on 11.12, armory 2.2 and 3.2 will always have 1 shadow item component and 1 regular component. So, ooh. 2-star Soraka already. The question is, do we do this? Yeah, I think we do this, and then we'll level after. Force a trait Draconic. Okay. Not this game. It'll have to be next game, but okay. Have you ever seen someone getting to level 5 at 2-2 and then immediately finding a 4 cost? Yes. I have seen that. It's rare, but I have seen it. Morning, Falcon Raider. Hope you're doing well. Wronga? Yeah. Thoughts on adding another Cruel unit? Probably not. Cruel is supposed to be a special one-off trait, so probably not. Alright, I want the Rod for Death Cap on Lysandra. Could also try the new Jeweled Gauntlet, Shadow Jeweled Gauntlet, but didn't get it. I don't really want to make a Jeweled Gauntlet. I still can, but it wasn't what I really wanted. Alright, well, I guess we're doing it. Let's see here. What happens if two Teemos remain versus each other? The one with the highest health takes precedence. Is it Jeweled Gauntlet? Or do we wait? We could wait. Let's wait. Are there changes from the infographic you tweeted yesterday on PBE? There are not changes. Are they on PBE? Yes. Sorry. Yes, they're definitely on PBE. Ooh. Pretty sure we lose this, unfortunately. Yasuo's gonna kill my team. He's got a Yasuo too. Yep, damn. Yasuo 2 at level 4. Woo! Woo! Thoughts on removing Scion and putting Scion instead? I have no idea what that means. Hey Mortdog, do you think there'll ever be a healthy way to have viable tank carries? Right now it feels like they're either super overpowered and frustrating, or face too much true damage insta-kills like Viego to be viable. Admittedly, it has been a challenge to make tanks viable. They're usually very frustrating. So, we'll keep trying, but it continues to be a challenge, is what I'll say. Removing the A-bomb and putting Scion as a champion. Oh, probably not this set. That seems incredibly unlikely this set. The thing that's hurting us here is still having a Vlad 1. Like, our entire front line is still 1 star, and we don't have any tank items, so... that's gonna keep getting us killed. Oh well. Good loss streak, good economy. Lately I've had the feeling that early game is played in a way where you have to hit your board naturally, otherwise you have a bunch of 1 stars till 3-2. Sometimes it feels too punishing. I posted this on the thread on Reddit, but I agree. I think that is a problem. I think there is not enough actions you can take in the early game, and that is something I'm thinking about a lot. So, no solid solves yet, but I agree. Can you explain what is the plan when you add more RNG on the game? Depends on what you mean. We're not literally going, we need to add more randomness, but there are specific reasons why we add features that may include randomness. So, did you have a specific feature in mind you wanted to ask about? Why is it the only trait that needs 2 spats, the Dragon Slayers? Shouldn't you make them a little better than the current ones on PBE? You want me to buff 6 Dragon Slayer even more? That sounds a little nutty. 6 Dragon Slayers already pretty good. Similar to the early game issues, what are the biggest late game issues? Late game, I think, is actually in a pretty healthy spot. Late game is what you want. Like, obviously, the early game path to late game is what matters, but, like, early game's fine. Sorry, late game is good. Late game is... If anything, we overbalance around late game, and we don't get the early game quite right. This set is by far the most balanced set? I don't know about that. At least not yet. Biggest late game issue is me never getting there? Yeah, see, like, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so, here's the thing, by the way, I want to call this out. You'll notice 3-2 now is a shadow item and a normal item now. So this is different than last weekend when we played it. We changed this. 3-2 is now a normal armory, but it has a shadow item in it. Every 5 rows. Appreciate the 11 months. 1 off your golden squink. Would that be an unintentional buff to Forgotten? It is an intentional buff to Forgotten. It's fine. We are okay with that. This guy is level 7. Everything is 1 star, but he's level 7. And he has no gold. Fascinating. How about free rerolls after losses, and to make loss streaks not too rewarding to randomize the access to the carousel? That just sounds like loss streaking became a lot worse. So, I wouldn't say that'd be a path I'd want to go down. Early Draven without the items to support him. I think we're just chilling. I think this is a renewer game, so... Our goal is to find an Ivern. Eventually, we're going to have to move these items off of this and get a real carry, but... Do you think 15% forecast odds on 7 is healthy for the game? I do. I do. I strongly believe they're healthy for the game. And the reason I believe that is because anytime you low roll the early game and you're stuck rolling at 7 to try to come back into it, if the odds are too low, then you'll just be doomed and the entire game will be decided by the early game. So yes, I do think it's healthy. Is this a Karma game? Yeah, it could be. It could be. Karma's not tied to blue buff anymore. It's not like she doesn't like blue buff, though. So it could be a Karma game. We do? Yeah, this could be a Karma game. Kiga is 75. Appreciate the 2 months. Thank you. Alright. Honestly, I would take the sword. There's no rods. I would take a belt. Belt's probably a really good play here. Okay, sword got taken. Belt is kind of what I want now. Yay, we get a belt. Sweet. It's a big upgrade to our front line. Renewer will be that much better on Vlad now. Alright, we're chilling. Do I think Varus needs a little buff? I don't. Karma getting buffed next patch besides the monologue thing? Karma, like I said, I would call all of Karma's changes an adjustment, not a buff. Oh yeah, this is the guy with the 2-star Yasuo early. Really strong. Although these items on the Sejuani are a bit question marky. Maybe. I think we might still win this. It's gonna be really... Could we kill the Draven, please? Thank you. Alright, sweet. Hey, Doubles. Hope you're doing well. How is MMR supposed to work? I got a winning streak and always same LP amount, then got a loss streak of 6-7 games and started getting minus 58 LP for top 8, even though I dropped 2 ranks. Then get back a winning streak again with lots of 1 places, and still getting less LP for a win. I mean, what it basically comes down to is your MMR and the MMR of your opponents, and then you get LP gains based off that. So what it sounds like is you're right where you're supposed to be. So unless you start win streaking like crazy, you're right where you're supposed to be. Can do that. Skirmisher comp with a Nidalee. At least we have Lysandra. Lysandra's really good into skirmishers. Our board's pretty weak, though. We're greeting a lot of gold, so it's okay to lose. That's okay. Hey Mort, hope you're doing well. As you probably know, in League, we had the base damage of the spell and a portion of your AP that is your ability damage, but in TFT, we multiply the AP by the base damage, and the mana system is different as well. When you were designing TFT, what pushed you and the team to change the base mechanics that already existed? The goal was understandability. League's AP system is pretty complex, and so we wanted to keep it relatively easy to understand. And so having it go, AP is literally the multiplier on your spell, was much simpler than like League's AP ratios, which was pretty complex. So ooh, oh, spatula. Okay, if we can get a tier. We need a tier. Okay, now here's where things changed. The 4-2 armory is a maybe. We don't know if we're getting a 4-2 armory. So I'm looking for a Dawnbringer or a Ivern. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Then we'll work our way to 8, and then we'll... Because we got enough health, we're pretty stable. We can get to 8, so... The big thing here is we don't have a real carry. Lysandra's buffed, but not that buffed, so... And without 4 Renewer, she's not going to cast enough to carry us. So we're going to lose fights, but... Alright, let's see if there's a 4-2 armory. Drum roll. Yup, alright. Ooh, Shadow Spatula is not the one we want, though. Damn. I don't need Cavalier. Revenant's not bad. Thieves' Gloves, Static Shiv. Thieves' Gloves is probably the play here. Force of Darkness? Oh, shit. That's true. Just go full Force of Darkness here. That's really tempting. Full Force of Darkness. I'll wait till 4-5 to lock it in. We gotta level up, but... Because this could totally be a Karma game. Yeah, like I said, we'll get to 8, we'll see what we get, and then we'll lock in the thing later. We have enough health that we can get through this. So, this will be interesting. Yeah, we want to get to 8 with enough gold to guarantee our hits, so let's just keep waiting. Yesterday on DQA stream, some streamers were discussing who do you Morello in a Sin comp. They agreed Cat is the good choice, but others said Morg. What do you think? I think Katarina, for sure. I think Katarina spreads the damage much better than Morgana. Katarina will actually hit backline. So I would agree with Katarina there. George the Emperor, appreciate the 2 months. I'm enjoying Set 5 much. Can't wait to see the chase traits live. Yeah, they should be pretty fun. So this Hecarim is one of the things we've definitely got our eye on that may change before we go live. Hecarim is looking a little strong on PBE. I could see Hecarim getting another smackdown before the patch goes live. Alright. A tier is a renewer spat, but otherwise, a sword or rod is IE Jeweled Gauntlet, which is nerfed but still good. Okay, the tier is still there. The tier is not still there. Fuck. Well, we can take Karma, I guess. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Since it's possible to get 2 to 3 spatulas in a single game, why are the new chase traits next patch like Ironclad, Revenant, and Renewer capped at max units plus 1 spat? Wouldn't it be more exciting and hype for the player to have these super rare high rolls where they can get 5 Ironclads and turn their whole team into a set 4 Vanguard comp? I think there's some value to that, to be honest. I could see that. So I won't rule it out that we might even add it more later, but I also don't think we want to jump to that right away. So... But I think that's a fair point. Okay, we're pretty screwed here. I just don't have a carry right now is the big problem. Time to go Invokers. Hopefully we can hit Karma 2 pretty quick. Whew! That Dawnbringer buff. The Dawnbringer buff's pretty big. Well, let's see what items we get. Like I said, it doesn't seem like we're going Renewer this time, unless there's a Miracle Heimer in the shop, like, right now. So... Which there was not. There is an Ivern. Okay, what I'm really thinking right now is we just go Shadow Fawn and put these 2 in. I think that's the play. Ooh, there's the IE. Okay, yeah, I think that's the play. I think that's what we're doing. Oh, and the Karma 2. Perfect. Look at this. IE, Karma 2, Shadow Fawn. These go in. And then we have a Hurricane or a Gargoyle Stone Plate, which makes more sense. And then... Here, Riven. Alright. We got a big Karma with the 6 Dawnbringer buff. Karma should be doing some pretty good damage. And we got a nice front line now. This feels pretty good. Alright, hopefully we're in a good spot here. Alright, does Shadow Gunblade work differently on a champion with a dot ability like Brand? Double Gunblade Brand sounded sick in theory, but didn't work out at all in reality. No, it doesn't work differently. It's just every time a spell does damage, it will heal somebody nearby. so nothing's changed there. The problem with double gunblade is then your base damage is usually too low, is why that ends up usually not working, so... Yeah, the plan now is go 9. Like, our team comp is super strong here. We're not changing much, so... If we see a Heimerdinger, we replace Lysandra with it. Otherwise, this is our comp. Hey Mort, what's the buff for Jax? Can you play it as a main carry? Also, why is Kale getting nerfed? The buff for Jax is actually just a revert. We're reverting the change we made last patch. So Jax will be back to what he was that patch. And then, why are we nerfing Kale? I'm going to explain it in the patch rundown, so I would definitely check that out. But, ow, that hurt. That Thresh was a lot of damage. But basically, Kale needs a proper rework pretty soon. And until that's done, we kind of have to keep Kale pretty healthy, so... That's the quick version. Something like that. Thoughts on Cavalry 5? Not until we get Cavalry in a healthy spot. Cavalier right now is way too strong. Like I said, we've got our eye on Hecarim and Cavalier right now that they could still need nerfs before the patch goes live. And adding Cavalry 5 in a situation where Cavalry's not in a balanced state is just too risky. So, not really interested in doing that yet. Woo! Karma. Karma, 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 chameleon. Isn't it very dangerous to buff Sejuani? So this is why I wish Reddit would, like, and frankly players would chill the F out when it comes to, like, reacting to patches. What do you think the Sejuani buff is? And when I tell you what it is, you're gonna laugh and realize how silly you are. What do you think the Sejuani buff is? Let's see here. Looking for an item for Vlad. Might just be another... Might just take the Ivern here. Yeah, I think we take the Ivern. Could take Buff Ionic Spark. Buff Ionic Spark might have been the play also. Are you ready? Yeah, it's... So, the Unborn Yordle clearly reads stuff. It's a 20 AD buff. That's it. Sejuani gets to auto-attack a little harder. Woo! Changes the meta completely! The reason for it is that when you get a 2-star Sejuani in the early game, it doesn't actually feel that satisfying, and you can end up losing a lot of fights. We wanted to make sure that in the early game... So, like, you're going to see there's a bunch of buffs to, like, Knights and Cavalier, like Sejuani and that in the early game, specifically to try to get early game to actually, like, be able to kill things. That's it. So... Alright, so this comes down to, can we kill the overpowered Hecarim that we have our eye on? And the answer might be no here, so let's find out. Yep, this is the shit that probably is going to have to get nerfed real quick. Yep. Well, we won, but, yeah. Oh, hey, Heimerdinger. That'll help. That'll help a lot, actually. Oh, okay, YouTube just decided to stop playing. Cool. Good job, YouTube. By the way, I sure hope I don't lose a round, because losing a round is going to be really painful. Sure are a lot of cavalry players here. Boom. That's a dead brand. Oh god, that Thresh hurts so bad. But that procs Dawnbringer on Karma, so that actually kind of helps me. Can we kill this Hecarim? Okay, great. We're good. Why did you not save that list? If you get Garen, Shadow Warmogs is so efficient on him. And now you can't have 4 renewers? I have 4 renewers. What? I have 4 renewers. I'm confused. What? I can't have 6 renewer, but I'm not planning on getting 6 renewer, so... They mean replace Vlad with Garen? Oh. Eh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. Thank you, Mr. Backseater. Alright, who gets an Infinity Edge? Do units lose 5 mana on attack with triple Shadow Locket? No, they just go to 0. Alright, someone requested a game song. Let's get that playing. That's a 3-star Riven with 3 Bloodthirsters. Ow. Well, we definitely lose this fight. Ow. And because we have Shadow Fawn, that hurt like hell. Okay, so hopefully we get an armory here. Let's find out. Drum roll. Armory. Yeah, I'm down to 1 life now, basically. No armory. Hello. Okay. That was something. Well, the guy doesn't have a backline now. So this is going to come down to, can we kill... And we got the anti-heal now with the Heimerdinger. So... Can we kill a Hecarim again? We did it! We killed the Hecarim! Yay! Never punished. Never punished. Alright. That is a lot of 3 stars. Holy moly. Alright, and then someone did add song to playlist. Whew. Nice. Nice. Alright, we're down to 2. Redeemed Spat, Skirmisher Spat, Redemption. Probably Redemption. Yeah, it's probably Redemption. Just to prevent him from getting Redemption. And we've been beating this guy, so this might be a first. Garen. Hey, look at that. Look at that. This feels like a first. Soju, pants grab your face. Also appreciate the sub. I don't know. This feels pretty good. The $1 million question would be, do we ditch Renewer for Invoker? Which we probably should, if I were to find an Invoker. That's a lot. It's level 9. It's that Hecarim that we keep struggling to kill. But now we have the Garen. Whee! Nice. I don't know. This feels like a first, but... that Hecarim's still gross, but... and... dead. Alright, one more round. Like I said, I think we win against this guy. Hey, that's a... it's a Heimerdinger. Could kill myself with Teemo. Volibear or Heimer? Well, Volibear it is. Alright, we're chilling. By the way, let me actually add this to the playlist. It is added to the playlist. Bam. Teemo was free gold? Eh. Alright, he did reposition, so let's see if it matters. Victor's still alive, but Garen too strong. Seems like a first. That Hecarim is still the most annoying thing on the planet, though. It's a first. What a way to start the day. GG.